So people ask, why Integrity Mortgage Company when you have so many different choices and lenders out there? And the reason that Integrity Mortgage Company and that I am different is truly the word integrity. I've been in this business for almost 25 years now. And like most mortgage lenders, I kind of tripped and fell into it in my early 20s. But I stayed in it because truly believe the value that home ownership can bring to an individual and to a family. And just a quick story, I purchased my home using down payment assistance funds when I was 23, and I brought $1,067 to closing. And when I sold the home about 6 years later, I was able to pocket about almost $35,000. And for a young individual, still in our 20s, I was able to turn around and purchase a home in Highlands Ranch, which is a very nice suburb of Denver, somewhere that I never would have been able to afford to live. And if I had not already entered the homeownership game. And I purchased that property in 2007, so basically right before the mortgage meltdown, and I kept that property for 10 years. And I was able to maintain my mortgage payments through two layoffs. And when I sold that home 10 years later, I made about $160,000, which was enough to pay for a very expensive graduate degree. And that degree in turn excelled my career and what I was doing in my life. And that money could have been used for another home, which it ultimately did, and other items. But you get the picture. It changed my life just because of that little home that I bought when I was 23 years old. And by the way, it was not a nice home. It was in a bad part of town. In fact, the DEA came in with a ram, one of those rams, and actually broke down the door of my neighbor. So you get the idea of the house itself. It was a townhome, but it changed my life. And that's why I believe in this industry. Now, my background is in underwriting and management, and that's where I spent the lion's share of my career. But almost every company that I worked for was doing things that I didn't agree with, that I felt were unethical. And ultimately, that led me to leave so many companies and search out employment with a new company, but it was always something. And so I made the decision in the long run that the only way that I could work for a company that did the right thing all the time, even if it meant that there would be no profit, was if I opened my own company. And that's why I opened Integrity Mortgage Company. And the slogan is not just a saying, it is what I believe in my heart. It is my moral. Integrity is more important than profit. So if I have to forego profit to do the right thing for my clients, then I will do that. And so, do I have low fees and low rates? Absolutely. But more than that, I will do the right thing all the time, no matter what. And that's what sets me and Integrity Mortgage Company apart from all the other lenders out there.